Hello everyone, my name is Giovanna Gomez and I'm back with another subnetting video using Packet Tracer. So here's the diagram of the network that we will be building and the requirements. So as per requirements, we were given this address and we have to create the appropriate number of subnets plus allow for 11 more subnets. We assign an addresses to the interface. The PCs get the lowest addresses on the subnet and our routers get the highest addresses in the subnet. So we are to build the above diagram in Packet Tracer. So based on this, I would have already gone through the subnetting process. So let me just walk through this. So because will be adding 12 subnets from our diagram plus 11 more, which will give us 23 subnets. Therefore, we will be using a /29, which will give us a total of 32 subnets. So we have enough subnets to meet our requirements plus a little more. So we would have already set up our IP addresses for both PCs and our routers. I also added to the bottom here 11 additional subnets that we made room for. Also, each of our subnets have 8 hosts, 6 which are usable. And these usable allow for the IP addresses that we would have assigned. So for example, on our first subnet here, we have a network address of 192.168.5.0. So that will be our network address. Our broadcast address for this subnet is 192.168.5.7. And because we want our routers to have the highest addresses, we assigned our router here as 192.168.5.6. And we did this for all of our subnets. Now let's move along to Packet Tracer. So as you can see here, I would have already set up our one router, our 4 switches, and our 12 PCs as stated exactly in the diagram. Now we are going to go through the configuration process so that all devices can communicate with each other. So the first thing we did is that in our router here, we added a few more fast Ethernet ports to meet our requirements for the network. So let's go into our config and we're going to configure all these fast Ethernets. So we're going to put in the IP addresses that we have assigned. So let's go down to here. So these are the IP addresses that we're going to put into the fast Ethernet. We'll make room here. So the first IP address, and this is on fast Ethernet 0/0. So in the IP address field, we're going to type 192.168.5.6, and our subnet mask would be 248. And we're also going to click on our port status. So we're going to basically be doing this for all the fast Ethernet from 0/0, 1/0, 2/0, and 3/0. So let's move along. This one will be 192. We're getting this information over here. .168.5.14. Okay, so we click on port status again. Then we are moving along to 2/0. So that's 192.168.5.22. We're going to click on again. Move on to our last one. 192.168.5.30. I'm going to click on again. So let's make sure we fill out all of this. Okay, so that's it for here. We could come out of our router. So now you can see that all our lights are now green, but because we have yet to configure our PCs, we cannot yet communicate between devices. So let's configure our PCs. Now, since I would have shown how to do this in our last video, I will just be speeding up this part of the video. Let's bring this up a little so that we could see it. Wait, what happened to our PC5? Let's connect it again. So now that our PCs have all and our router have been configured, let's see if we could send a message from PC11 to PC0 using our command prompt. So our PC0 is, let's just check, our PC0 is 5.1. So we're going to ping 192.168.5.1. Let's try that again. Ping 192.168.5.1. Okay, so unfortunately we would have set up our Ethernet IP addresses wrong. So we're going to do it over. So this is actually our 0.0 network. Because of the way I set up my packet tracer, it was a bit confusing. So let's go back and do this all over again and see if it will work. So this here, as you can see, is our 0/0 network, and that is going to be .30. So let's do that. This is 192. So let's make sure that we are in the right one. This is 192.168.5.30. That is our 0/0. 248. I'm going to put this on. Now let's go to this one here. This one is 1/0, and that is our network 22. So you see why it's good to put your network addresses here so that you would be able to easily see. So this will be 192.168.5.22. And put this on. Let's make sure the other one is also on. Yes. So our 2/0 network would be, this is 3/0 and this is 2/0. So our 2/0 is this one here. So it's 192.168.5.6, and then we put this on, and then our last one, just this network here, 192.168.5.14. We put this on here as well. So let's see if our devices could communicate with each other now. So let's go into, let's say, PC3, and let's see if it could communicate with PC6. So we're going into the command prompt, and we're going to ping PC6. So I cannot remember what the IP address is for 6 is. So let's go back into here. Our IP address for PC6 is 17. So let's ping 192.168.5.17. Let's try that again. 192.168.5.17. And as you can see, it is working, and it has been able to communicate with each other. Let's also take a package and send from PC9 to PC4. Let's try it again. PC9 to PC4, and it was successful. Let's take one from PC10 to PC8. Let's do it again from 10 to PC8, and it was successful. PC10 to PC8. Let's delete this and try another from, let's say, PC1 to PC5. Try again, PC1 to PC5, and it was successful. So guys, thanks for watching.